Hey everybody, I'm live. Very good to be back with you. This is Frank from PulseWave Trading. And man, we survived a crazy weekend. All kinds of crazy stuff going on, but there's some green in these charts. Do we trust it though? I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Actually, I'm bullish in my heart, but that means nothing to you people because I'm always bullish in my heart. Plus, I'm sitting here with the world's only BMSU. Dex and I used all of our powers, both light and dark, to create the BMSU, the Bullish Mojo Storage Unit. When we were done, we finished with a shout of jubilation, a shout of victory, and then we hung it on my face. Bullish Mojo Storage Unit. Here to share bullish mojo in bearish times, but only with pulse wavers, only with people who get it. So we're glad you're here. I'm here to share the bullish mojo with you. Good morning, Silverback Gorilla. Good to have you. It's been a crazy weekend. This is the only chart I'll let my heart look at, which is the ADA BTC chart, which is still looking promising. We'll see. So we've got here's the thing. Here's some of the bullish stuff I can point to. I'm pointing at the screen like you're in the room with me. On the daily, it's almost bullish. This is based on our very basic pulse wave indicators. The ones that we give to everybody who's at least a free member. We say download this chart. You'll have these indicators. Almost bullish on the daily, which is on the left, and kind of bullish on the weekly, according to these most basic standards. So this is the ADA BTC. I've got one bullish chart in crypto, and I'm holding on to it with both hands. Even the Bitcoin weekly chart. Look at that. But look at this. It's still above the Kumo cloud, which is one bullish indicator. So yeah, I don't come to give you the truth. I come to give you the comfort. No, I'm kidding. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for noticing. By the way, got to start our show off right. First off, by saying that this is not financial advice. You wouldn't take financial advice from a man who just held his breath for 2 minutes and 14 seconds, because that definitely damaged the old brain. No, but I keep saying it, folks. I'm not a preacher anymore, but I'll preach this. Got to keep yourself happy, light. The only way you'll make it to the moon without selling your cryptos when these billionaires, yeah, yes. The only way, yeah, very well, maybe we'll see, right? Very possible. The only way you'll hold your cryptos all the way to the moon is if you know how to float in outer space at least a little while every day to get your mind straight. But I do want to thank you guys. We're up to 78 subscribers on PulseWave Crypto, our new channel. If you're watching on our main channel, where my main man does his thing every day, Dexiago Capitalist, for PulseWaveTrading.com. That's awesome. Please like and subscribe right there. But if you would be so kind as to check that description and head over to our new channel, 78 subscribers in just a couple of weeks and a few short videos. So we appreciate that. If you would like and subscribe and turn on that bell icon. Also, it's just sad. I'm just going to plead and beg. It's very depressing. This guy, Frank Dalala on Twitter. I got a link for him in the down there too. Look at him. Look how hard he's trying. He's busting moves. I mean, he's the sexiest man on Twitter. No one's disputing that. And yet, look at these tweets, guys. I wasn't using this very much, so I'm not too offended or hurt. I don't really care. But I am using this now. Look at this. 36 minutes ago, I tweeted. And what happened? Millions of likes and shares? No. Not a single heart. Even I didn't like it. That's how sad it is. Look at it, all alone. No comments. No one cares what Frank says. So anyway, if you're lonely and you're looking for other lonely people on the internet, follow me on Twitter for more wonderful stories. So yeah, I'm using that now. If you want to check it out, I've never promoted it, but I do go on there and say both positive and cantankerous things, usually related to cryptos. So I will say as a disclaimer, my beard was freshly cut after this picture and was looking really lame. But and you're thinking, Frank, you're looking a little chubby. No, I lost weight. This is good for me. This is like the best I've ever looked. So, all right, on to some stuff. So, is it a bull trap? We'll see. I own SEPs. I don't know how to say that. Historically accurate. Let me make this bigger. Historically accurate Bitcoin metrics suggest BTC prices bottomed out. So I'll read you the money quote for your own enjoyment, and then we'll move on. As the price of BTC is attempting to establish support at 37,000 on Tuesday, recent 30,000 lows may have been the bottom, suggests one derivatives market indicator that has a history of accurately predicting BTC USD cycles. Last time it predicted a bottom was November 1st, following which the cost to purchase one BTC went from almost 14K to almost 65K on Coinbase. So that's the only quote I'm gonna read on that one. We'll see what's happening with this. Somebody had a really good question in our chat room yesterday, and they're basically saying, hey, I think this was for Monday's report, saying, hey, everything's up, but there weren't many buy triggers on the reports. And I was making the point that the report is about trading for when we see a bullish opportunity take shape in the market. That's one of the features of the PulseWave price triggers, is that it waits for some confirmation before it gets you in on that trend. So that said, if you're a trader using the reports, it's a different situation than if you are a hodler looking for sales. Okay, and so many of us function on both levels. So myself, yeah, of course I bought the dip. My favorite tokens are on sale. Will they dip further? I don't know. That's the secret of dollar cost averaging. If you believe in something and you want to accumulate it, you do it. Not financial advice. This is a big story from Sunday. Michael Saylor trying to come to the rescue here. Elon tweets this, not mentioning Saylor was behind it, which I think is funny. These guys and their egos, man, just enormous. Like if a dude came to you and said, hey, let's have a meeting with these, let's work this out. You're moving markets, psycho. And then he doesn't even mention Saylor. He says, I met with the North American Bitcoin miners. So Saylor, I think it's interesting to watch people who are considered extremely successful, how their personalities really work. Anyway, yesterday I was pleased to host a meeting between Elon Musk and the leading Bitcoin miners in North America. The miners have agreed to form a Bitcoin mining council to promote energy usage, transparency, and accelerate sustainability initiatives worldwide. So Saylor protecting his investment, doing something for the community, but he's received a tremendous amount of backlash from hardcore Bitcoin folks, basically saying Bitcoin community agreed they would never organize or something along those lines. Honestly, I'm not deep into that kind of stuff enough to comment on it. And I would like to know from Pulse Wavers what I'm missing about that. To me, it seems like an opportunity for PR with a really huge thing we all care about. And yeah, I mean, it's fine. I always say it. I need to make my predictions more publicly. A few weeks ago, I said to a few friends, I saw some news reports. I said the environmentalists are going to do a ransom hit job on BTC. It's coming. They see how much money is in it, and so they're going to say, we're going to go and say that it's killing a Mother Gaia and try to get all the money out of it. And sure enough, within a couple of weeks, this is what we're dealing with. So I would like to say I told you so, but I didn't, because I don't I did introduce a new feature on the show, but that where I'm making my predictions public. This one's too late. So most of my predictions are wrong anyway. Here's a story. Is Dogecoin more popular than Ethereum? A recent survey indicates most Americans are more familiar with Doge than Ether, despite the latter being second largest by crypto market cap. So there's a lot of news. A couple of big institutions, I think Goldman Sachs is one of them, big institutions coming out and saying ETH might be a better buy than Bitcoin. My personal irritation, and anybody who tries to use cryptos or trying to move something around that's on the Ethereum blockchain, you understand what I'm talking about. We saw these ridiculous prices the other day for things. And I was thinking, man, I know, I try to be aware of my own bias. I try to be aware of my own bias. So trying to be aware of my own bias, there's all this news about ETH, people very bullish on ETH, and I think it's probably true. I mean, that's where the herd is going, right? Sentiment isn't about the best arguments, right? Market sentiment is about where the influence is coming from. So Dogecoin more popular than ETH is an interesting sort of check on that. Those of us who are in the crypto world, it's unthinkable for us to think that Doge would be something that would get our attention more than ETH, which is the foundation of so much of what's happening in the crypto world. But this is interesting. If you think about what's happening out in the culture, I guess where my mind went is we think of ETH as like the other main crypto, and it's here forever. And Man, the public doesn't even know what it is. They know what Doge is, and they don't know what ETH is. So where could we be in a couple years with these companies? Is ETH going to be a big player? Of obviously, but not obviously, right? Anything can happen. Think of the early movers in the .com boom and stuff like that, and many of them aren't here, even the big ones. So very interesting. A couple things from our old friend Cliff. Just some woo for those of you who are into it. So I think this was Sunday. It says 8:58 a.m. I think it was Sunday morning, and he did a video about it later, talking about some big shocks coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're at Tuesday right now. And he did say in a video that came shortly after this that it might be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because I remember Monday, I was thinking, oh, nothing, I don't know. Some very, very interesting things happening. But he was, if I understood him correctly, was leaning towards something economic, but he wasn't sure. I'm wondering if it's not all of this jab news that we're seeing with the doctor you know who, as well as this stunning, oh man, did I not? It's supposed to be in my tabs, but I don't have it. Now I'm annoyed. Stunning news about what's happening with Facebook, with the whistleblowers talking about being jab hesitant. I'm now fully Facebook hesitant, if you weren't already. So this, the idea was they had set up, Facebook did, they had a beta test of 1.5% of their users being censored if they indicated in any way in their language that they were hesitant about a certain new therapy for a certain cerveza sickness. So this is just, and the guy, the whistleblower is so sincere in that he just could not live with what they were doing to censor people. So between the stories about Doctor Who, you have Rand Paul saying he's not going to take it, and then being attacked violently by Richard Marx, the songwriter. Really not violently, verbally attacked. And then the Facebook thing. So I'm wondering if it's I don't know how to interpret his data. So he just says there's an emotional building tension according to his algorithm. And then this, he also retweeted this body language expert. I've mentioned this lady before. She's only on BitChute now. I'll retweet this if you guys want to. This is an incentive to look, look at that. There, you want to read it first? You're about to share an article you haven't opened. How dare they? So I'll retweet that, give you an incentive to follow me and or at least look me up. So if you watch the video, the guy, according to the body language lady, I forget what she goes by now. The guy is incredibly stressed for a recorded pre-written speech. And he's talking about central bank digital currency. And sure enough, that was on the 20th. Federal Reserve Chair Powell outlines Federal Reserve response to technology advances and so on. But this one, private money and central bank money, this is from today. Private money and central bank money as payments go digital, an update on central bank digital currencies. Okay. And the last paragraph, very simple. If you don't think they are making a crypto dollar, digital version of the dollar, Federal Reserve is stepping up its research and public engagement on a digital version of the US dollar. Which means that they're totally doing it, is my assumption. So why doesn't this mean all kinds of money flowing into the general crypto market cap, if not Bitcoin right away? If this becomes a thing that's planned, would it not, if it is a crypto, would it not be something you could easily use to buy Bitcoin? I'm sure they find a way to easily track you as well, but I don't know. It just seems bullish on crypto, even though I'm completely bearish on what this one is backed by. It's not backed by. They're just going to make more. I doubt they'll be. I mean, that they won't be backed by anything. It'll just be more digital dollars, which is what we have now. Except they're just going to use a different technology to make them. There was something about it not being legal tender, technically, which I'm interested in what that'll mean, if anything. All right, let's look at some charts. So in terms of rally crash alerts, got Bitcoin Cash rally alert. Let's see if we hit it. Time to be very In terms of trade, all kinds of sideways action. Let me pull up the daily chart. So we're interested in what's happening today. So we've not hit our bullish trigger on BCH yet. Remember, the reports will keep you out of stuff as well as get you into stuff. Looking for the trade. As I was saying earlier, it's in terms of the trade, it's not the same as buying opportunity for hodler, at least in my mind. You define things however you want, but it's the way I look at it. So I was buying ADA and THETA, and I think at one point I'm accumulating, not financial advice, I'm accumulating some Cody, man, with what's coming up with ADA as well as T-Fuel. Those are the sort of little ones that I'm grabbing. And so I small amounts of money, whatever I could scrape around, just because the deals, man. So BTC definitely not hitting our rally alert yet. It does have a rally alert, but the market is trending downward with strong negative momentum, extreme selling pressure. So we'll see if that maintains. But nowhere to short it in sight though. There's options on the report, but we don't have a sell trigger on that one. Let's look at a couple more. BNB's been interesting. If you look, let's go to Coin Market Cap. Some interesting things. I want to see where this is. BNB and Cardano have been neck and neck, neck and neck for fourth place. At one point, I saw a screenshot earlier. Someone else was doing a video, and they were a few 100 million. So they were both at, I think, 50 or 49 billion, and then just a few 100 million off of each other. So Binance Coin rushing back, still down 33% in 7 days. Cardano down 21%, but everything coming back. So Bitcoin's down still just 11%. That's interesting. Doesn't sound as bad. So interesting stuff. Let's see. Let's look at ADA. ADA does have a rally alert. But also for trend momentum, possible short-term top. We'll see. This is the ADA USD. So, and sure enough, I mean, just looking at this is not our algo chart, but just looking at our basic indicators we use, you still have this SAR on top, which is generally, it's bearish. So, we'll see. We haven't hit, let's see, did we hit the rally today? We did this week, but not today. Oh, maybe we did. We'll see how it plays out. Let's look at DOT, and then we'll close it up for today. I'm not looking at you guys might be making comments I'm not seeing. I'll check. And if I don't, it sounds sad. Here we go, DOT. DOT also has a rally alert. I want to go back to the daily. But not doing too much today. Keep an eye on it. Peeking into rally alert, buy signal territory, but be cautious. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being with me. Appreciate you all. See you back soon. Please like and subscribe both channels. Eventually, we'll start doing different content on them, and so you'll want to be subscribed to both, hopefully. All right. Love you all. Have a great day. We'll be back. By the way, PulseWave Trading. Some really cool stuff in the works. Different, and it's not just a new report or anything, some different stuff we're working on. We think you're going to love, in addition to all the awesome stuff that we provide right now. So head over to pulsewavetrading.com, at least get your free membership so that you can enjoy our free trading weeks, which we have one coming up. I'll be announcing that soon. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.